Okay, so here's a question for you. Do you think it's possible to make $10,000 profit with a $1,000 trading account in the Forex market? So, do you think it's possible to turn $1,000 into $10,000 by trading the Forex? In essence, what I'm asking you is, do you think it's possible to become a full-time professional trader with a low start-off base of, say, $1,000 or even $500? Now, quite frankly, this is one of the most common questions I get asked all the time with people considering a career in the Forex market. And quite frankly, I think there's three schools of thought to this. You've got the first school of thought that says, yes, you can. This is normally from the educators and the gurus out there. They say, give me $2,000, come and join me on my trading course. I'll teach you to become a full-time professional trader. You can give up your job, buy the Lamborghini, buy the yacht, and you're all sorted. We know that's not going to happen. Now, the second school of thought are those that say, no, it's not possible. We all know the statistics, 95% of all retail traders fail in the Forex market, so don't bother in the first place. Now then you've got the third school of thought, and that's exactly what I want to talk to you about today, so come and join me. Well, yes, it's possible, but it all depends, of course, on the risk that you're going to be taking. Now, sure, you may get lucky one month, but I would say it's extremely unlikely, if not impossible, to achieve that type of return month after month. And I also think it's fair to say it's the most common reason why so many fail in the Forex market is because they're shooting for these types of returns in order to get these unrealistic goals. But now I want you to think outside of the box. Set yourself aside from all those failed traders that are blowing $500 and $1,000 trading accounts while shooting for these huge gains. Think for a moment of the hedge fund manager. Now, they would give their right arm for gains of 20 or 25%. Clearly, that's a huge return on investment, assuming, of course, they're not taking risks of 50% or 100% to achieve those gains. That would be absolutely ludicrous. Just check out Google, type in last year's best performing hedge fund manager, and you'll see a table there of the best performers. 20% will be at the top, if not pretty near. Okay, so now ask yourself a question. Do you think you're going to be able to achieve 1% or 2% a month with similar risk? What a realistic target. Now, that sounds very achievable, I would think. 1%, 2% a month. 1% a month equates to 12.5% over the course of the year if you compound that up. 2% a month would be 25% in the course of the year. So let's assume now that you can match the top hedge fund traders. You're able to get a return on your trading account of, say, 20% from consistent monthly gains. That's less than 2% a month. Now remember, when we're talking about percentage gains, we have to consider the risks that we're taking. So on a $1,000 trading account, that would be a profit of $200, and I'm sure you're not going to be able to live on that. It will basically take you 12 years to make your $10,000 if you're making 20% every year. But listen up, if you can prove that you're able to make consistent gains over a period of time, be it 1 year or 2 years, I can promise you, friends, families, financial institutions will be throwing money at you to invest for them. And believe me, raising capital is a lot easier than you may think. Okay, here's a buzzword for you, MAM. It stands for Multi-Account Manager. Basically, it's a trade copying service where companies such as ourselves will raise capital from other investors, and your trades will be matched in those investors' trading accounts. And you'll basically take a performance fee of the profits achieved. So let's assume you've got 20 investors, each with $100,000. That's a $2 million fund. Now let's assume you can make 20% return on capital, which is basically $400,000. You're taking a 30% performance fee, that's 120 grand. There's your 10 grand a month right there. And believe me, with a solid track record and proof that you can return consistent monthly gains to the risks taken, you could be on your way to a very lucrative trading career. Quite frankly, it is the only way in this business to make a substantial living starting off with a very small trading account. I hope now you're seeing the light. I hope that the light's gone off and you're thinking, hey, yeah, this is something that I can do. So when you're starting with a $500 account or a $1,000 account, don't think you're going to be giving up your day job with that. Think long term. Think what you're going to be doing in a year's time. So every trade should be calculated, risk controlled, control your emotion, control your discipline, grow that account over time. We certainly would love to hear from you. If you think you've got what it takes, if you think you're building up a nice track record in your trading, drop us a comment below. Please leave comments. Let me know what you're thinking, where you're coming from. Either way, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. I'm a big boy. I can handle criticism. Either way, look forward to seeing you in the next video, and good luck with your trading.